Zany, do you have...
These are finely designed extraction devices. Look, each device has 2 output ports. The ore's content...
I don't understand.
Are you saying that the...
No, not that. My point is, the magic here feels just like the divine. Come again. This machine's full of magic, even stronger than...
Wait, what? Could it be? No. It's gotta be more complicated than that. I need to take a closer look.
These finely crafted devices must have come from the...
Right here! I can click it. I don't...
Zany, from what you've
That's right. These devices... Wait. Substances inside the ore? Could it be? Nothing.
Did you guys hear that? There's something...
Oh, please. Don't look at me.
Huh. You...
Listen to yourself.
The ore's flowing through these pipes. Look a lot like the Echorites. Were they always this iridescent?
From what you mentioned before, the dwarf... Could these be the raw Echorites?
No.
Huh?
Oh, don't mind. Yeah, these are Echorites. If you and Mr. Pointy Ears could tell just by breathing the air, there's no way I'd make a mistake. Me?
Malin? Did you say something? But... there was a voice speaking in a language... Did I do something wrong? Why is it...
Person?
I'm trying...
Covering your ears won't help.
I'm trying! Okay, focus.
I'm glad you're alright. I think I know whose voice it is. But I'd rather... Let's keep looking for... Alright, Pointy Ears. This is where we part. Make sure you take the same...
Huh? You're just letting me go? How could I possibly travel?
Enough chit-chat. You should hurry back home.
What's so good about the surface anyway? The under... not really.
Oh, you're adorable. Listen, the cruelest tricks aren't played by your enemy.
Don't pretend like you know everything. That's it. I'm coming. Let's go. I want to see the...
That's your call. Just remember, look, there's a minecart open, even if it doesn't.
What was that massive thing?
That's the super duper.
Whoa!
Glad you appreciate it. This beast... Actually, we owe this one to you Assail folks. This lift was alright, enough gawking.
Can we slow down a bit?
Sure, but honestly, aren't you a little too weak for your age? What is it?
My throat hurts too.
Whoa! Are you
Why did he suddenly collapse?
Wait. Magister, remember that Assail who asked us for help on our first trip to South Thorin? I don't...
No! No way! I should be fine.
I think you should go back. I'm starting to think you Assail might be allergic to...
No!
I told you your symptoms are just like a...
So this is
a disaster. Halthor's beard! Please,
this can't be Her Majesty.
oh no, he's already talking nonsense! Huh? What's this? Huh? Who's Sage Tasso?
Sylvan Tendril. I didn't know you could. This is incredible.
Wow, you're looking much better.
Oh, it's called the Sylvan Tendril. It's once guided the Sage Tasso through his...
Oh, I wish I could use magic too.
Sage Tasso, but he never said who it... I've relied on the Sylvan Tendril's power to cultivate plants underground.
Oh, that's new information.
From what I know, we originally lived on the surface, surrounded by nature and the forests. Did I get that right? There is...
I never would have expected this. Well,
No way! People still live there. I thought that can't be true. Her Majesty said the Sylvan Tendril also traces its origin. From what I know, the surface is in complete chaos, overrun by hypogeans. With only a handful of survivors struggling. That's impossible!
how do I put this? I know it's... The accounts of the Divine War are accurate. It costs... I never imagined your ancestors were from the Dark Forest. You may... Old friend, you've had a lot of dealings with the Wilders. What's your take on that? You have a point.
You're lying. I can't...
Stay strong. Didn't you say...
Merlin, is there anything we can do to help this poor boy? I remember hearing from Valen that the Adamant Syndicate's since Feli's ancestors are also from the Dark Forest.
Enough talking! The poor boy is in...
But... if it doesn't work, promise me. Kill me before I lose myself. Sylvan Tendril.
Magister, look!
Sylvan Tendril.
I think it wants to help you.
Wait! This isn't what we agreed on!
Be quiet.
Don't worry.
My eyes! The sun. What a lovely name! Oh, then I should put... It feels so warm, but... why isn't it burning us?
I told you. She was just trying to... Hey, don't get too close.
At the ocean! So this is what it looks like! Wow! Look at those white foamy splashes! Ugh. It's salty!
This kid's way too excited. I'm up.
Wow! It seems to be alive! Look! Even the sunlight creates shadows through it. The colors are so different from what the books always warned that surface plant.
We're beginning to see it.
So this is what the What's mad?
Oh, that's just the wind.
I see. The surface doesn't... So... maybe, as a true researcher, I need to experience
Okay, go ahead.
Huh? What was that?
Well, we're near the...
They are so far away.
We can wait.
Dusk?
Oh no. How do I explain this?
Sorry.
No, it's not that. I just don't have the answer.
Old friend, look at that boy. He's... We brought him up here. And who knows? Maybe one day the rest...
Oh, yeah! Oh, young man. We left those little ones on the surface.
Young man, you look much younger than me.
Anyway, now it's time for us to go find them.
Right. No wonder it felt quieter than usual today. We should let them know we're safe.
I've never seen any creatures.
We are the Magister's hamster.
Hamster?
You've seen fluffy hamsters with cheeks all stuffed with... I see. Hi, Felly. I'm so glad to see you all safe.
Thank you for your hard...
Absolutely.
I still believe the dwarves' partnership with the Assail, based on what I've seen. I believe the dwarves in Brimstone Village aim...
No.
Zany?
Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop. Eldrick and his men aren't planning a rebellion. They just want to resurrect Helthor and regain magic. They believe that by doing so, they can restore the glory of the Iron...
So, you're saying the dwarves' true intent...
It might be hard for you humans to understand, but yes.
That is hard to grasp.
Don't worry about it. I'm here to talk about something else. While I don't think Eldrick poses a Hey, Pointy Ears! Stop playing around and come listen. Alright, listen carefully.
Yes?
Those aren't regular Echorites, they are dragon eggs. Yes, you heard me right. The Echorites we've been using are actually dragon egg shells. And after seeing those devices underground, I realized something, Felly. The divine dew that every Assail depends on has nothing to do with your—
That's impossible! I don't believe the divine dew is a gift from—
Zany, how do you know all this?
While researching ancient crafts, I came across many historical texts that all mention dragons in some way. We dwarves call her the primordial dragon. The legends say the dragons were mighty and noble. It is said that Helthor and the primordial dragon fought side by side to protect Asperia. Also...
Yeah! Unless you've actually seen a dragon egg!
I'm not like you. I've seen more of the world. Those glowing Echorites are...
Historical texts can be full of lies!
Well, you are actually the one who inspired me.
Me?
When you looked at those glowing eggs, you said you could sense a magic similar to the divine dew. Dragon essence is packed with energy. Your queen must be using it to resist transformation.
Zany, what are you implying?
You've probably noticed by now that my appearance doesn't match my age. The reason is, I once drank dragon egg essence. This happened many years ago. While mining underground, I encountered a small I was overjoyed because I had never seen anything. But after a few hits, a bit of it got into my mouth. And before I knew it, I had passed out. When I woke up, I was already back in Brimstone Village. I tried to return and find the ore. You bet it was. But I didn't know that at the time. Ever since then, it wasn't until many years later when I came across ancient... I'm not complaining, though. Thanks to that Alright, story time's over. Now, back to...
No! That's... impossible!
Dragons are sacred creatures. They're...
I once read a paper in Merlin's study by an evergreen scholar. The author suggested that the...
If dragon eggs are showing up underground...
That's a good guess. There's no... Hogan, this is serious.
You've provided very important... Old friend, we must head back underground. You're right. I'll head back to Hollystone to deliver this information to the envoy.
But the mission ahead is even harder. Or Chippy can escort Magister. You're definitely going to need Chippy's help. What if you run into danger on the way? Never mind. I'll trust you. Oh, Magister, please be careful. You can count on us, Magister. Chippy.
This is unbelievable.
You've sensed that magic. even heard the calls and roars. Fact, dwarves are obsessed with ores, so they take the eggshells and toss aside the essence, but you're the opposite. Your queen's hidden the truth about dragon egg.
You can't speak about Her Majesty like that. She is always... Her grace warms us deep underground.
Hello? Has the truth frightened you?
I admit, the surface is beautiful. There are so many things I've never...
Think. Are you going to believe what your eyes see, or what your ears hear?
Okay. Maybe you're... I still believe Her Majesty has her reason. As a priest, I must not ignore Her Majesty's struggles. I should return to South Thorin and speak to...
You're as stubborn as a rock. Fine. If it helps you come to your senses. Magister, what about you? Don't you want to...
Great.
Let's go.
Wait! Before we go back, I want to leave a mark... Oh! Do you remember the flowers I grew when we...
I like that idea.
Me too! Let's go find a good place... I can't wait to see my mirage blooms. I don't want to doubt Her Majesty, but it seems I must ask about the Divine Dew and the dragons to put my...
All right. Looks like we all have a reason to head back underground.
Do you think the High Priest...
For your sake, I hope so.
I guess the only way... I need a response.
Chop chop.
What are you doing here? You even kidnapped Feli! Have you returned to face...
Indris, calm down and
How could the Divine Dew have any... Feli! Don't let them fool...
Don't talk to me like I'm a child! Since Merlin, Zany, just pretend you're my captives and come with me.
Feli, are you sure you want...
Don't worry. She is... Even if I get locked up, you can still visit me any...
I can't just let you go by your... Things are in disarray at the moment. The dwarf beside with the defenses weakened.
I'll take that as a compliment. Honestly, none of this would have happened if you hadn't oppressed your own people.
The High Priestess is punishing the commoners who were arrested. If we go meet her now, maybe they'll...
People of the realm, cast your condemning were it not for Her Majesty's boundless grace. Yet, when the winds of Hodge, what sacrilege, what insolence.
You can't possibly mean every single Some were merely swept up in the chaos of this unrest.
Ravion, I admit you however, a high-ranking priest has gone missing during the...
You always look on the dark side.
Ravion, I beseech you to stop.
High Priest!
Feli,
What did I just...
Feli, you vanished amidst the turmoil, and
I'm sorry.
to be lost is no matter of great consequence, dear.
Thank you, High Priestess.
I know you are a
Deeds?
Those wretches seized a considerable amount of the Divine Duke, the innocent ones you speak of, except
The situation was chaotic at the time.
Ravion. The Divine Dew is Her Majesty has gone much alone in her effort to bestow.
But... What exactly... The Divine Dew? It's from Dragon Egg.
Feli,
The Divine Dew?
nonsense!
I'm speaking the truth.
Cease these lies!
I'm not lying. The Divine Dew came from...
Felly!
The time has come for this farce to end. Should he be rescued by you Toplanders, but by the Queen's divine grace. Felly,
Have you lost your mind?
as I have said before, getting lost.
Ugh! You crazy! I've seen more filth in my lifetime than you could. I've had enough! Come at me!
How dare you be so impertinent?
Felly.
Indris, now is not the time. If they use the lift and somehow reach the spirit gate to seek...
Silence that blabbering Indris.
You killed his friend, and now you think he's gonna listen to you?
It's our turn to take the stage.
Indris,
Whether you brand me a traitor,
foolish.
try if you wish.
Indris, what are you
All I seek to know now, what truth could it be?
I am protect-
Speak. I do not wish to hear your explanation. Let's go, Mert.
Hey! You're going-
Oh.
Hold on. Don't just... He's been bottling everything up. Ugh, I'm no
When I first became a guard, Felly always said I was being too cautious. He taught me how to protect myself. He taught me so much.
Sometimes, crying it out...
Not now. Until I find the answer. I won't allow myself to grieve. I'm fine. Where to next?
Oof. You've been wandering around in Follow me.
sunlight.
Is there anything other than the essence?
Well, the semi-transparent portion, see, those are the undeveloped little dragons.
Now that the shell's been shattered and the essence...
Think before you speak. Why don't you ask the god of death and see if they'd consider... Indris, you've been staring at this for a while. Hey, stop! Don't actually put it in your mouth.
taste. It's exactly the same. I can't believe this. Her Majesty deceived us.
May he rest in peace. What do you plan to do now? Revenge?
I have... Count, why would dragons let their own... Why must we survive only by draining the lives of others? Why are there so many dragon eggs here? Or are the dragons hidden nearby?
Well, don't have...
Why are you avoiding my gaze?
I was merely rolling my...
You seem rather suspicious.
Suspicious?
You seemed nervous just now. Perhaps you were thinking about how to fabricate a plausible...
After everything we've been through, you still say, come on. With...
Let's question the dwarf over there.
No, stop! I'm awake!
Ha! I knew you were faking it.
What do you want? Or you drink up if you want. But don't get your head...
Ugh, relax. We're...
Huh? What eggshells?
Come on. Anyone working... Fine. But the ever heard of the mother of all minds? The core of brimstone. The...
You're scaring me. I really don't know any... I know we're pros... Trust me. I don't know anything besides Echorites. It's a special Now that I think about it, someone did mention something about dragon eggs. But, that's me. I'm guarding this place to prevent any theft. That's all. Well, I assumed you... I'm just doing my job. Okay, I'll tell you.
Mining area?
This area is just for processing. But you have a new sail with you, so why are you asking?
That's where dragon eggs are obtained. Get lost. Don't let me see you again.
Okay.
Your people and mine sure know how...
They're just the crimes no one wants anyone to find out. We need to head to the mining area.